Welcome, seekers of understanding. Today, we delve into a truth often felt but rarely spoken. In a world clamoring for attention, why do those marked as the chosen, the spiritually attuned, often retreat from the noise of the masses? This isn't a story of isolation, but of purpose. As an old saying goes, still waters run deep. The quietest rivers hold the greatest mysteries. Stay with us as we explore the reasons why these unique souls find solace and strength in solitude. And if you resonate with these truths, remember to journey with us by subscribing to the channel and joining this growing community. The chosen are often attuned to the whispers of divine guidance, which can only be heard in the quiet. Unlike the endless noise of a crowd, where countless voices compete for attention, stillness offers clarity. In this state, the chosen can tune into a higher frequency, connecting with spiritual insights and receiving direction. This deliberate embrace of quietude is not about avoiding life, but about actively seeking the depth of it. When surrounded by people, especially in large gatherings, it becomes challenging to distinguish one's inner voice from the cacophony of external chatter. Solitude, for the chosen, is more than a preference. It is a necessity. In the quiet, they are free to reflect deeply, to meditate, and to reconnect with their sense of purpose. This sense of stillness also allows them to navigate complex spiritual emotions without interference. For many, the presence of crowds can lead to overstimulation. Too many people, too many emotions, and an overwhelming tide of information. The chosen prefer the simplicity of quiet environments, where their thoughts can flow freely without interruption. This connection to stillness enables them to foster a relationship with the divine that feels intimate and unbroken. Beyond the need for spiritual clarity, there is an energetic aspect to their withdrawal from crowds. The chosen are often deeply empathetic individuals, which means they naturally absorb the energies and emotions of those around them. In a large group, this gift can become a burden. The sheer amount of emotional energy in a crowd can be overwhelming, leaving them drained and disconnected from their spiritual center. By stepping away from such environments, the chosen protect their emotional and spiritual well-being. This isn't about rejecting people, but about safeguarding their ability to serve others effectively. Empathy, while a profound strength, requires careful management. The chosen understand that their capacity to help others depends on their ability to remain balanced and grounded. Crowds, with their unpredictable dynamics, often disrupt this balance. Instead, they seek environments where they can recharge their inner energy and refocus their minds on what truly matters. For them, this act of stepping away is not one of selfishness, but one of preparation. They know that to lead, they must first be whole. The chosen often find themselves walking a path that is distinct from the crowd. While large gatherings tend to encourage conformity, diluting individuality, the chosen prioritize clarity of purpose. They are not drawn to follow the tide of popular opinion or lose themselves in the collective energy of the masses. Instead, they are called to chart a course that reflects their unique mission. This act of stepping away from the crowd is not one of arrogance, but one of alignment with their spiritual calling. It allows them to maintain focus and resist the subtle pressure to conform to the norms of the majority. In many ways, this withdrawal can be likened to the path of a shepherd rather than a member of the flock. The shepherd does not stay among the herd, but watches from a distance, guiding and protecting. Similarly, the chosen often step back to gain perspective, ensuring that their actions are purposeful and not reactive. This distance enables them to see the bigger picture, to discern the needs of the many without being consumed by the emotions of the moment. This perspective is what allows them to lead with wisdom and insight. Another critical aspect of their withdrawal is the recognition that solitude is not a place of inactivity, but one of preparation. Throughout history, great spiritual leaders and visionaries have sought solitude as a means of gaining clarity and strength. Biblical figures like Moses and Elijah, and even Christ himself, found their most profound moments of revelation in the wilderness, away from the distractions of the world. The chosen follow this example, understanding that it is in these moments of solitude that they can hear the divine voice most clearly. Solitude also serves as a time of spiritual refinement. Away from the noise of the world, the chosen can confront their inner struggles, seeking divine guidance to overcome them. This process is not easy, but is essential for their growth. They view this time alone as an opportunity to deepen their understanding of their purpose and to prepare for the challenges ahead. By embracing solitude, they become vessels ready to receive and share wisdom with the world. This preference for solitude is often misunderstood by others. To an outsider, it might seem like the chosen are isolating themselves or avoiding community. However, the truth is far more profound. Their withdrawal is not a rejection of people, but a pursuit of authenticity. They crave deeper, more meaningful connections, which are often difficult to find in large crowds. Superficial interactions do not satisfy their longing for truth and spiritual depth. Instead, they seek relationships that nurture the soul and elevate the spirit. For the chosen, large crowds are not just overwhelming, but can also be spiritually challenging. They often engage in unseen battles, what many would call spiritual warfare. These conflicts are heightened in environments filled with diverse energies, emotions, and intentions. Being in a crowd can amplify these spiritual struggles, making it harder to remain grounded and focused on their divine mission. By stepping away, they create a sanctuary for their spirit, a place where they can strengthen their connection to the divine and fortify their spiritual armor. This act of retreat is not about fear, but about wisdom, a recognition of the need to recharge and protect their sacred purpose. The chosen also understand that their purpose often lies beyond the obvious. Crowds can be distracting, pulling attention in many directions and making it difficult to discern where they are truly called to serve. By removing themselves from these environments, they gain the clarity needed to see the path ahead. Their absence from the crowd is not a retreat, but a recalibration, a moment to align themselves with their higher calling. This distance allows them to focus on the mission entrusted to them, ensuring that their actions are intentional and impactful. Another key reason the chosen prefer solitude is their understanding of the need to protect the sacred flame within them. This inner light, their connection to the divine, is precious and must be guarded fiercely. Crowds, with their potential for negativity and distraction, can dim this light if left unchecked. The chosen recognize the importance of preserving their spiritual energy, knowing that they are called to be beacons for others. Their withdrawal is an act of preservation, ensuring that they remain strong and able to fulfill their role as guides and leaders. Finally, the chosen are drawn to what some call the narrow path. This path, marked by peace and purpose, often requires stepping away from the noise of the world. The narrow path is not a place of loneliness, but one of divine companionship, where the chosen walk closely with their Creator. They understand that this journey is not meant for everyone, and that few will understand their choices. However, they embrace this path with confidence, knowing that it leads to spiritual fulfillment and the completion of their mission. For the chosen, stepping away from large crowds is not a rejection of humanity, but a reflection of their unique role within it. They are called to walk a different path, one that requires focus, clarity, and a deep connection to the divine. Their solitude is not a sign of separation, but of preparation, a time to gather strength and insight for the journey ahead. As we draw this reflection to a close, remember that stepping away from the crowd is not a sign of weakness or arrogance, but a testament to purpose. The chosen are set apart not for themselves, but for a mission greater than words can describe. If this journey resonates with you, continue walking with us by subscribing to the channel. Together, we'll explore the mysteries of the path less traveled, uncovering the wisdom it holds for all who dare to walk it. And as you go about your day, hold this truth close. It's in the silence of the soul that the loudest truths are revealed. Until next time, walk with purpose and peace.